With Morelos out the door, Cholak possibly following him, and Kamar Roof constantly injured, things are looking a bit bleak for Rangers up front. But do not fear, Karlan Grant could be here. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. We've got some transfer news today on Glasgow Rangers. We know they need to strengthen up front. We know they need extra firepower down the middle. Like I stated at the start of the video, Morelos is gone. Roof can't be trusted due to injuries. Cholak could possibly be away. Sakala is dog meat down the middle. Rangers need to find a centre forward, and they have now been linked with the £15 million man. It's Karlan Grant from West Brom.
He signed from Huddersfield Town for approximately £15 million when he was 22. He's now 25. He's 3 years into a 6-year deal. So does that mean Rangers are going to fork out £7.5 million based off that logic, or does it mean they're going to fork out £15 million? Because is he impressed at West Brom? Well, the stats, what do the stats say?
The stats would suggest not. Now, I mean, we can sit here and say he had one good season, but let's look at the stats. 2020 to 2021, he made 21 appearances and scored 1 goal in the league. That's abysmal. That is nothing short of shite. In 2021-2022, he made 44 appearances in the league and scored 18 goals. That's pretty good. That is not bad at all.
That's alright, yeah.
However, this season, he has made 28 appearances and only scored 3, which again is closer to being shite. So, I mean, he's had one really good season and then 2 seasons that have not been so good. Now, keep in mind, in 2020, 2021, West Brom were in the Premier League. The 2 seasons after that, they've been playing Championship football. So, I mean, that might be why his worst season did come in the Premier League. But still, it doesn't really fill me with confidence here. And I'm not saying this would be a bad deal for Rangers, but I would not be paying anywhere near that £15 million. We know Rangers can't afford to pay anywhere near that £15 million. But for me, I can't imagine paying any more than £5 million for this guy based on those stats alone.
Yeah, to me this would be absolutely ludicrous. 22 goals, 93 appearances for West Brom. That's not really cutting it. You look at Roof. When they signed Roof, good goal scoring record at Anderlecht and Leeds. Anderlecht and Leeds, much above West Brom. I get it, West Brom, Leeds, both in the Championship, but Anderlecht's Anderlecht. And I'm just not impressed. 22 goals and 93 appearances, 15 million. Alright, that's when they signed him when he was a bit younger, but the Rangers, see if Rangers, right, are ever going to spend 15 million on a player, it's going to have to be a world beater that is like, for some reason, got 1 year left and always wanted to play for Rangers.
A world beater like Aaron Ramsey?
I was thinking more of Andre Flo.
Fair enough. But yeah, the journalist that has brought this to light, Darren Whitcop, says that due to Grant struggling for a regular spot in West Brom's current side, he is being allowed to leave in the summer. So again, this is someone that currently isn't good enough. He's struggling to get a place at West Brom, and West Brom are willing to let him go. And West Brom will be doing another season in the Championship next year, as they failed to get promoted this time around. So, I mean, if this guy's not good enough for, mid-table? Slightly upper mid-table West Brom, is it really the sort of marquee signing that Rangers should be looking at when they want to try and wrestle the league back for Celtic and when they want to once again qualify for the Champions League? Is Karlan Grant the man that is going to help take Rangers to accomplish those things? I'm not entirely sure.
Well, when you see him linked to the likes of Belotti, a guy that played for Roma, Torino, was linked with £70 million moves not so long ago. How'd it go for Belotti, Italian international, to Karlan Grant?
Struggle. I can't contemplate how that's happening.
This deal ain't happening. It's Rangers get linked with McBurney and players like that, and it's just players that are just never going to, because like McBurney's shite, right? And he also they signed for 20 million.
But what I would say is this does kind of fit the Rangers mould. I think a player for the Championship.
Well,
that seems to be like up Michael Beale's street. However, we know West Brom are currently struggling at the moment due to their financial, financial situation. So I think that they're going to be looking to capitalise as much of that £15 million back from this Karlan Grant. And I just think there's going to be, if Rangers are bidding for him, if they are trying to get his services and there's other Championship clubs, I can just see the Championship clubs being willing to pay more than Rangers are and practically, outbidding Rangers. Now, if Rangers are the only team interested, then that's fair enough. Maybe they can get him for a cheap enough price. But according to Darren Whitcup, there is several Championship sides, also including Rangers, that are interested in signing Karlan Grant. So for me, I think this ain't going to happen. If I had to give this out of 10, the likelihood of this transfer happening, I would actually go with, I'd go like a 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. I mean, it seems like the kind of Michael Beale signing that you'd expect, but I just don't really see it happening.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a 2. I don't see it happening. Not at all. It's too much for a guy that's not offering much in return.
Keep in mind, I mean, don't let the £15 million put you off, because that price tag, that is, they signed him when they were in the Premier League. So you've got to factor in inflation.
Tax.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. And also, fun fact, he's eligible to play for Scotland. Through his mother.
Well, there you go, Rangers. Sign him up. We might have the next Scottish fucking Kenny Miller. Kenny Miller! Anyway, guys, that's it. Let us know your thoughts down below. Karlan Grant, the Rangers. Do you want to see it? Do you think he'd be a good signing? I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know a lot about him. I've never seen him play, but the statistics don't suggest that, in my opinion, that he is worth anywhere near that £15 million that West Brom paid from Huddersfield. So that's it. We'll catch you in the next one. Any more news, we'll bring it to you. But yeah, Karlan Grant is the latest player to be linked to Rangers. Till next time, peace.